Hi, I'm Scott Borstra. I'm a real estate agent with Equity Real Estate. I've been a real estate agent for the last 10 years and flipping homes for the last 7 years. So I've seen a lot of homes and I've seen a lot of mistakes. I want to show you some of the things to watch for and some things to avoid as well. We always recommend that you get a professional home inspector to inspect your potential home. However, this will give you some of the basic things that you can always look for so you can eliminate the bad ones right away. So let's spend a few minutes with tips for buying your next home. Okay, so what I have here is an electrical tester. It costs about $4.50 or so at your hardware store. I got this one at Home Depot. I think it was like $4.50. It's a really handy piece of equipment. And what it does is it tests electrical circuits to see if your hot, your neutral, and your grounding wires are connected correctly on your outlet. So I'm going to show you what you do with that, and here we go. So here we have it being inserted into an outlet. These two lights here mean that because they're both on, it means that it's grounded correctly and the plug is hooked up correctly. If some other combination of lights were on, there's a whole series of codes here that tell you what is wrong with your outlet. But this one is correct and not any problems with that. On the right hand side we have the brass screws, and that's always hooked up to the black wire. On the other side we have the steel color screws, and those are always connected to the white side, and the green is always a ground wire. So if these wires are mixed up, the codes will show on our reader. Buying your home is going to be a major investment. So the best thing you can do is take a little bit of time and check all your outlets and wiring issues out. Make sure that your wiring is not messed up, or hire a competent electrician or home inspector to come in and do it for you. It could save you thousands of dollars. We're in the furnace room now, and the furnace room usually has lots of things to look at. We're only going to spend a few minutes looking at several of these items, but one of the things is the hot water tank or your hot water source for your house. In this house, we have an on-demand hot water heating system. The nice thing about this system is it's really efficient, so you're not heating up 50 or 100 gallons of water and keeping it hot all the time. So this only heats your water on demand. With these systems, they usually last about 20 years without too much trouble, and there's really virtually no maintenance at all. With a standard hot water tank, there's a lot of maintenance that needs to be done. Every year or so, the tank should be evacuated and water should be run through so you get all the sediment out of the tank. There's also an anode that goes into the hot water tank to preserve the lining of the tank itself. So always look at your water heater, make sure it's a good water heater, or if you're lucky enough to find one that has an on-demand system, check it out as well. But they're really good, and they last a very long time. So here I'm showing you the manifold, the plumbing manifold. What this does is it separates the hot water from the cold water and sends it to all your different rooms. It's a great system, and it's all PEX, as you can see, so it makes it really easy for repairs and really easy to install. The problem with them is sometimes on the manifold you get little leaks like this one right here. You can see how the white hard water has formed around this manifold. That means that there's some leaking occurring here, and you want to make sure that that is fixed, that you don't have any leaking on your hot water or cold water manifold. If you have any questions about today's tips, or if you just want to hire me to help you find a home, call me at 801-628-9400 or visit us on the web at freehomesearchutah.com for useful videos and other tips for buying your next home.